Well, hello, Leo gang. This is your singles reading if you have Leo and your sun, moon, rising, or Venus, okay? And I invite you guys to subscribe to my channel. And even if you already are subscribed, do make sure that you double check your notifications. They do get recalibrated sometimes. I don't know why that happens. Mine, it does for channels that I subscribe to. So just make sure that you are getting notifications. You can check that little bell beside the subscribe button to make sure that you get notified of my readings, okay? So with that being said, also check out personal reading info in the description box below this video. There are links to my playlist that are helpful to everyone to get you started on law of attraction, shadow work and healing from heartbreak, and your ex, twin flame, soulmate stuff, all kinds of things there that I hope will help, and a few things on meditation, okay, that as well. So with that being said, Leo singles, let's do your reading. All right, we're going to first do your general reading, and then we'll look at options that may be coming in for those of you that are interested in romantic opportunities. Okay, Leo? So let's take a look at everything, okay? Let's get started, Leo. Let's see your past, present, and future. All right. Let's get a checkup on your energy. All right. Okay, getting a story here. Okay. All right, good. Okay, let's talk, Leo gang. Okay, so you have Gemini energy and you have Aries energy, possibly, maybe just a placement in somebody's chart. If not, the message is always what's most important. But for what it's worth, the minor arcana, you have air, earth, air, fire, and earth again, and air again. So, okay. All right, but let's talk about this thing, Leo singles. All right, so obviously something went by the wayside in the past, okay, that really broke your heart. This is the card of heartbreak. This is your past energy, and this is the card of heartbreak. Certainly can speak to third parties many times, okay? But for whatever reason, this is all about, when the Lover's reversed, this is all about divisiveness, argumentative, and a lot of strife. It can certainly speak to something coming to an end, and then your affection being kind of unrequited towards this person. But I like the center card. It's beautiful. This is the card of starting to do the work and trusting the process and divine timing and trying to work on yourself, which is pretty cool, okay? Pretty cool. And it is the card of divine timing, keeping the long range in mind and knowing that if you just put in the work, and it's the story of the tortoise and the hare, and not getting in a hurry. And specifically, we're talking about kind of patching up your heart from this thing, okay? That's what I get for you guys. Okay, so in your current energy, I like where you're headed. Are you still dealing with things? Yeah, you are. But are you farther along? You betcha. A lot farther along. Ten of Swords reversed. Drama kind of clearing here. Six of Pentacles really starting to gain a foothold in things and seeing some abundance overall in your life, okay? This is success here all day, or this is success here all day long. Successful gains. Certainly can speak to doing well financially, okay? Maybe. But, as far as that goes, coming into success, gifts, sharing, equal give and take. So I like it. I think you do still deal with other folks' opinions a little bit more than you should, okay? Live your life authentically. Don't worry about other people's opinions, and speak your truth, okay? Speak your truth. Do not worry what other people think. If you speak your truth from an authentic heart of love with kindness, and you have behaved in an ethical and honest and loving way and loving to yourself, most of all, okay, but without compromising your boundaries and your truth, that's who you're accountable to, boo. Who you look at whenever you look in the mirror, okay? When you lay your head on the pillow at night, if you can feel good about what you did, that's all that matters. F everybody else, right? And I'm trying to keep this PG because we're on YouTube, and I just got my thingy, and to become a partner, and I don't want to jeopardize that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, Future energy is pretty cool with where you're headed. Ace of Swords reversed, so there's still some things that you feel confused about and clouded. Quite honestly, that card can mean that you're kind of missing the whole big picture of things. However, I do think this changes because you have the Tower card here in the reverse, which is great because in this instance, and when I see it with this other card, you're stepping into a really powerful place energetically, which is probably indicative of what you're going to bring in, okay? The Tower reverse, drama clearing, working on things, and this is the King of Kings in the Tarot. Now, I don't get hung up on gender. We're reading your energy, but understand like attracts like. So if you're vibing in this way, that's what you're going to pull in, Leo. So boom, there you go, okay? This is stable, strong, wise, dynamic, a lot of passion, physically attractive. A lot of people go to this person for advice, so... and I get maturity a lot here too. Could be somebody older than you, okay? I mean, just keep your options open with that. Speaking of options, let's move along, Leo, and see what you need to look out for. This part of the reading I call the good and the bad, the ugly, okay? We're going to see what things you need to be cautious of as far as romantic options, things you need to keep in mind as that might come in. Red lights, yellow lights, and green lights, okay? What do my Leo folks have coming in? And, I've gotten away from telling you how many options you may or may not have, and more in terms of just energies that may be coming towards you that you just need a heads up that, to just be aware of. That's kind of what we're looking at, okay? So with that being said, Leo, let's take a look. Let's take a look, Leo. Let's take a look. I'm going to move these back, okay? Because I need space. All right. All right. So we have air energy. We have earth. We have Pisces energy. I still don't have enough room. Hold on. We have Scorpio energy. Okay. I said earth and Pisces, didn't I? Okay. Aries energy. And earth again. All right, so let's talk about this thing. All right, I do see some good opportunities and I see some less than good opportunities. Let's talk about these, okay? You've got one that may be a commitment foe. That's what comes to mind, and I say it as it comes to the top of my head because that is where I feel my intuition is going. But really hesitant about making a step forward. Probably a commitment phobe, okay? And that's kind of what I see on this one, okay? The Fool reversed, really just kind of passing in the night. That came to my mind, so there it is. I'm going to give you that, okay? Now, the Moon reversed, that can mean a number of different things, but here's what I'm going to go with. Be very cautious and intuitive in your whole dating world, okay, Leo? And here's why. You've got to be doing your energy work regularly so that you can discern the voice of intuition when it's talking to you, because the Moon reminds you, don't believe everything you hear and see, okay? You've got to be able to read people's energy, and I'm telling you, the only way to do that is with your intuition, okay? Boom, I said it. Be very, be very aware of people who fluctuate, who are in and out energy, okay? That can speak to the Moon. Truth's not being told. Some people are kind of in denial about something and fooling themselves, okay? And I think that is definitely an energy that you need to be aware of. This is self-imprisonment and being blind to something, okay? So if this person can't see the forest for the trees, sometimes this is a person who's in victim mode, okay? And they, they're kind of in their own prison, kind of their own worst enemy many times. That comes to my mind as well. So be very mindful of that, okay? Be mindful of someone who feels like they are owed something for nothing, who, blesses you with their existence and their presence. No, it's not quite like that. Equal give and take, okay? That's more optimal, but this one is not like that. In fact, this one, and this may be the same one, but okay, you got a lot of arrogance, instability, again, in and out energy with that Emperor in the reverse, okay? But in and out energy, controlling, and I hate the word narcissist because it is overused. There are a lot of people who have narcissistic behavior, but they are not full-blown narcissists, okay? That's a whole different, area of mental health that I am not an expert on, but I have read enough to know that and seen enough in my years to know that that is a word. Every time somebody goes through a breakup, they want to holler that their ex is a narcissist. Really, there's that many narcissists in the world whenever the experts say there's only about 1%. Okay? I rest my case. All right? And quite honestly, and I mean, if that was you, and it was me, okay, so I can get it. If that was you, maybe you're the one behaving like a narcissist, because I know I was. But I was the first one to holler narcissist about my ex. Oh, yes, I was. So, okay. But some of the things he was doing were very narcissistic, okay? Me too, though. We both were, okay? Like attracts like. What can I say? There's your proof right there. But okay, so let's get back off of my experience about, narcissistic behavior, okay? But this is controlling, unstable, maybe financially unstable as well, okay? But immature sometimes with this energy, but certainly feels like they're owed something for nothing, okay? Like life owes them something on a silver platter, okay? Now, you do have some things that, and this does speak to having options and making decisions and being patient in making decisions and gathering information, listening to your intuition. And then, a lot of times, here's what I'll do. If I'm not sure, if it's not just plain, most of the time it's plain as the nose on my face and I just see it and I'm like, nah. But if it's not clear, I will listen to that intuitive nudge. But I will still kind of listen a little bit more, gather a little bit more information, and more often than not, what I've observed is going to confirm what I already knew intuitively. So that's what this card is about. This is more of a reminder. It's telling you have options. Certainly can speak to somebody coming in who is patient and balanced, okay, and stable, okay, possibly. But certainly calls you to be that way too in your journey as you look at romantic options. Okay, let's continue because these are the good ones. You got somebody who has taken a rest or is taking a rest right now from dating and doing their energy work and recovering from a situation. Okay, everybody has a past. It is all in how they've dealt with it, whether they've dealt with it in a mature way or they've repressed it and gotten bitter or angry or, overly guarded or, fearful or, overly focused on, not experiencing the same thing again. Because trust and believe, if somebody is overly focused on, never having somebody cheat on them again, never having somebody lie to them or steal from them, whatever the behavior, that's what they're going to manifest again. They're just not ready to, they still have lessons to learn. But this is not that person, okay? This person has worked through a lot of stuff. And there's abundance here and transformation. And do not get caught up in the meanings of the death card, okay? This is about transformation many times, the death card, okay? More often than not, what the death card really means, and if you don't believe me, go look on tarot.com. It's the most misunderstood card in the tarot deck, but here we go. All right, the death card is about clearing out the old junk for the new. So I think we're talking about that high vibe person that I just talked about with that Four of Swords. It's somebody who's cleared out the old and made a transformation, and they're now ready for the next phase of the journey. And there is abundance here, as I said, with the Eight of Pentacles. Maybe somebody well off, okay? Maybe somebody well off, too. That's what I get. Beware of workaholics, too. That's another thing, okay? Somebody that's out of balance, maybe their identity and work, okay? Be very careful of that, okay? I practice the field of accounting, or I'm an accountant. And I mean, it's okay to say I'm an accountant, okay, or I'm an attorney. That's fine. But if that's their whole identity, then that's kind of really a shell of a person who really just hasn't found out who they are inside yet. You don't want to go that path, okay? So let's get some Moonology for my Leo friends real quick. Moonology. Somebody told me I talk too fast in these things. I'm sorry if I did that, y'all. What do you need to release? I don't know. You tell me. Really interesting. And whatever it is, conclusions are within reach. You already know. And here we go again. Cancerian energy, for what it's worth, Cancer energy. A personal issue reaches resolution. Boom. There you go. I'll just give you this other one too. Expect powerful change. I like that. That's beautiful. All right, let's get you guys a quote. And hit me up for a personal reading, okay? I would love to hear from you guys. I have read for finances and lawsuits, custody battles, you name it. And so it's pretty fun. And of course, I do a lot of love readings. I read about people's ex and their new opportunities and all kinds of stuff. So you can certainly hit me up. I've tried to make those affordable for you guys. All right. So funny. Rich Lot posted this morning, and I commented and said, this is in my quotes in my 3x5 deck that I made for my folks. And here it pops up for the Leo gang. You know yourself better than anyone, yet you crumble at the words of someone who hasn't even lived 1 second of your life. Focus on your own voice only. That is the one and only voice that matters. That had to be important. I mean, there it is 3 times. I saw it already this morning. It's, you know, right now it's not even 9 o'clock as I say this. And here again, we're talking about evaluating romantic opportunities. Here's kind of some humor for you guys. If there are enough red flags to so address, maybe you should pay attention, right? So I'm going to leave you guys with a good laugh. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like this video, certainly give me a thumbs up, okay? Subscribe, spank my bell, and hit the comments below. Let me hear from you. Many, many blessings, Leo gang.